Scott Slater, founder and owner of S&M Sausage and Meat. I got my start in the food industry right out of college. I'm an Aztec, I went to San Diego State and started a hot dog stand business outside of Home Depot. Ran that for about 5 years until 2008. 2008, people stopped going to Home Depot, so decided to go off into brick and mortar route. And that's when Slater's 50/50 was born. So Slater's 50/50 is still going great, and now S&M Sausage and Meat is the new concept we just created. You know, I tried doing some crazy things with Slater's 50/50 menu, but you know, people want their burgers, bacon, and beer. So S&M Sausage and Meat has really been a really cool outlet for me to try some new things, try some exotic meats. So we're constantly changing out the menu, constantly trying to test new seasonal items. Chef Younggren is fantastic at curing meats and sausages, and really has an outside-the-box creativity that blends perfectly with our concept.
We're in California, so we do a little bit of everything fusion-wise. You know, a little bit Italian, a little Asian, a little American, a little French. So we kind of took all that and basically make it creative, but make it approachable as well. You know, we're not trying to scare off too many people, but we want to encourage them to, you know, try a new experience, try new things.
We like to use a lot of exotic meats, so we use alligator and antelope, venison. We have a camel curry sausage that we put on the menu every once in a while. Anything that we can find that might taste good. Beaver tacos are a really cool menu item that we have every once in a while. We have a lot of different sources, and the thing with exotic meats are not a lot of them are grown in Southern California, and not a lot of raised. We do have a farm in Riverside that we use for a lot of it. We also source from Colorado, mostly family-owned farms around the country. We have a Meet the Animals page on our website that you can check out at sausageandmeat.com. It lists all the animals that we source from, the farms, their diet, any information that we can get about the animals that we source.
Our style of menu is to be shared. It encourages, again, people to try it, and the experience. You know, trying alligator, trying venison, trying kangaroo, trying reindeer. We're still a young city culinary-wise, but I think, you know, in the few years that I've been here, it's really grown, and people are slowly getting more adventurous. And we're, you know, one of the main restaurants to hopefully encourage that. So that's great, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We put bacon into almost everything within reason. We have a lot of different bacons to choose from. You can get just the bacon as is on a board, or we also incorporate them into several dishes. We do a bacon caramel chew as kind of a little, you know, after dinner snack.
We have a lot of signature dishes. We haven't landed on one quite yet. The bacon fat deviled eggs have been our #1 seller. If you're a deviled egg eater or lover, these are the best deviled eggs you'll ever have in your entire life. We use real bacon fat, sriracha bacon, wasabi mayo. They're out of this world. Our sausages are obviously the center point. The pineapple Portuguese. We have a wild boar andouille, a bison chipotle that's awesome, and then Chef is making new sausages every week. I think I mentioned the camel curry is one of my favorites that he makes also.
This past Christmas, I did a reindeer sausage. You know, reindeer again was very lean, so we added some venison to it, but also added a little Christmas spice, some nutmeg, mace, a little coriander. Look at what season it is, what animal it is, and then kind of go from there.
The name S&M Sausage and Meat came from a breakout session with my marketing team. We had a whole bunch of different names that we were thinking about. Swine Bar was one of them, but we didn't want to name the whole restaurant Swine Bar, so we kept like the bar area Swine Bar. We wanted something a little bit more powerful, a little bit more provocative. And one of our marketing managers, she had the Rihanna song stuck in her head with S&M in it, so she just blurted out S&M Sausage and Meat. I'm like, that's perfect. Before we opened up the restaurant, I saw this thing on Facebook. There was a Nicolas Cage art party in downtown Los Angeles. The whole gallery was just artists who did Nicolas Cage face swaps, digitally or on canvas or what have you. And I commissioned an artist to do a few movie posters, familiar movie posters. So we got 300, Pulp Fiction, Star Wars, and we had The Last Supper with all Nicolas Cage faces on it. And for the grand opening, one of my friends was printing and printed up a whole bunch of Nicolas Cage heads that we put all over the restaurant. Whenever you develop a concept, you want to figure out ways where when people leave the restaurant, they're talking about the restaurant. So be that food, be that service, be that atmosphere, be that a movie poster of Star Wars with Nicolas Cage heads on it, whatever it is, if people are talking about the restaurant when they leave, that's the idea.